Manchester United versus Brighton match day live in here onto the Manchester United Matters channel as we bring you the confirmed team news and the breakthrough or insight of the match as it really goes on to. On your left hand side of the screen, it's the confirmed Manchester United starting 11 in there with David De Gea in goal, Diego Dalot playing as a right back for Manchester United, Luke Shaw playing as the left full back for Manchester United. Rafael Varane has been thrown out because he's ill and he has been replaced by Lindelof in there for you. Harry Maguire is going to partner with Victor Lindelof in there for you. Then we go to the midfield. Scott McTominay is playing with a player who goes by names of Freddy Rodriguez, is playing into the double midfield pivot in there for you. Remember, he was suffering from COVID-19, and on his return, he's back into the starting 11. Bruno Fernandes playing as a central attacking midfielder in there for you. Jadon Sancho playing as a right winger or right attacking midfielder. Elanga coming in for Rashford playing as a left attacking midfielder, and Ronaldo coming in there for you to play into that role of a centre forward for Manchester United. So that is it in there. Elanga finally has gotten his start, and I really feel like he really deserved to come into this team, because during my match insight, all match preview yesterday onto this channel, I really came out and told you that it always looks shameful when United's bench looks sick in there. So any sane manager, what he would have done was to go in and bring in a player who goes by the names of Elanga and Sancho, such that you really have Paul Ebide Pogba and a player who goes by the names of Rashford onto the bench, because all of these games, what has really stops us from winning all the games that we've drawn, especially that game of West Ham and the game of Southampton, that game of there is that other game, the game of Burnley. It's like the reason is simple, because we lack a quality bench in there. We don't have quality players coming from the bench. You saw it in the game of West Ham when Ralf Rangnick brought on Anton Martial, Edson Cavani, and a player who goes by the names of Marcus Rashford. 3 players attack-minded onto the pitch, all of them involved into that goal that saw United score into the late or the really dying minutes of that game. And we were really doing great in there for you. And I really feel like United really felt good onto that day. And that shows you the power of having quality onto your bench. Having quality onto your bench brings you and gives you the best that you deserve in there. So welcome to the Manchester United Matters channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. That is the confirmed Manchester United starting 11 in there for you as they decide which goes by names of Brighton. And here onto the Manchester United Matters channel, we are here to bring you the latest information as far as this is concerned in there. As United plays on a side which goes by names of Brighton, I told you yesterday that United needs to win this. If there is a game that United needs to win badly, it's this one in there, because there is no way we are really going to compete for top 4 if at all we go close to 3 games in front of Arsenal, yet we are not ahead of them in as far as the numbers are concerned in there, especially into this time when United looks like it has dropped 4 points in its previous 2 games that we've played in there. So that really sounds ridiculous for Manchester United. It's something that we are not going to come here and talk good about it, because it really sucks and sickens us as the Manchester United fans all over the world in there. But when you look at that starting 11 that Rangnick has really come out and put up, I really feel like the weak link would have been Harry Maguire, but the manager came out and defended Maguire and said Harry Maguire is going to get better. That's what the manager thinks, that Harry Maguire will get better and better. Something that I don't really fancy, because I really feel like we have better players in this game. I don't, even if Rafael Varane gets an injury, there is no way I'm putting Harry Maguire into my starting 11. The player that is supposed to be into my team, I would rather use Phil Jones and Victor Lindelof in there. And you look at our bench, it really looks sickening in there, because Eric Bailly has not yet returned, and he's one of those big pillars into the Manchester United Matters game that really shows and gives us the best that we deserve when it comes to playing for a team which goes by names of Manchester United. I'm here looking for the bench of Manchester United, because I really feel like it's really going to be very crucial in there to know who are those players onto the bench of Manchester United, because we are really looking to one of the games that we need to win, and convincingly, not to just get a win, but we need to get a convincing run in there, because if at all we go like 4 or 5 games in there while winning, then we will stretch ourselves to the level, because I don't feel like Spurs and Arsenal or West Ham can really be consistent. So we just need to get like 5 games in a row. We win 5 games in a row, then we'll be back to the winning ways. When you look at the bench of Manchester United, we are having Dean Henderson, Alex Telles, Jones, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Lingard, Juan Mata, Paul Ebile, Pogba, and Marcus Rashford. That is the starting lineup of a team which goes by names of Manchester United, and that is the bench for Manchester United. When we go to a team which goes by names of Brighton, I just want to see who have they brought into the starting lineup. They're having Sanchez in goal. They're playing a system of 4-1-3-2 in there. They're having Valterman at the right back, Dunk and Webster playing into the central defense. Kokwe Chuchurela is playing as a left fullback. I really watched a game of Brighton recently. Which team were they playing? Were they playing Man City? And I really like this left back. I think next season or next summer he won't really be into the team of Brighton, because he plays very well, and I don't see him staying into this team. Yefis Besuma playing as a CDM in there with Mark Alistair and Prop into that midfield. Moda J playing as a central attacking midfielder, as Maupe and Trossard are leading the line for a side which goes by names of Brighton. What an attack-minded side this coach has brought in, who goes by names of Potter. Terry Lamptey on the bench, Adam Lallana on the bench, Steven Alzate on the bench, Danny Welbeck, the former OB of Manchester United, is on the bench. Solly March, Jason Steele, Sen Duffy, Moise Caicedo. Caicedo is one of those players that was linked to Manchester United last December, close to the January transfer window, that United was considering to bring him in as a central defensive midfielder, but he ended up going to a side which goes by the names of Brighton in there. Then Eva Ferguson. Those are the substitutes of Manchester United, as Ralf Rangnick is the manager of Manchester United in there for you. So Paul Pogba and Rashford have been dropped. Man United versus Brighton, and that is the starting lineup of Manchester United. I don't know what your thoughts are on this team, because to me I will feel like, yeah, it's worthy. It's worthy because you feel like, apart from Harry Maguire, you feel like the rest of the players deserve to be onto the starting lineup, because you need to be having a very, at least 1 or 2 players onto the bench that will come in and really threaten. Because I told people that Elanga has not yet gained that experience of coming off the bench to come and change the game, but Rashford has that self-belief in him. When he comes in, when these players are tired, he can really burst into space and he can really cause damage. Same applies to Paul Ebile Pogba. Bring on Paul Ebile Pogba and things are really going to change. And Paul Ebile Pogba helps you twice. One, when your team is winning, he can come in and really calm down that game. You tell him that, cool down that game. You get, and let United possess the ball. He can do the possession-based football onto the pitch. That is a player who goes by the names of Paul Ebile Pogba in there for you. And when it turns to otherwise, when you're really looking for a goal, at the same time, he can do the same thing and propels your team in front to really see yourself getting a goal in there for you. So to me, I really feel like Paul Ebile Pogba is really that huge player that can really come on through. But I don't know whether he's been impressed. He has been impressed being benched in there, because in the previous games that United has been playing, he has been our best player for Manchester United. I can really come out and tell you here that he has been our best player in there, but he will understand it that he needs to be reserved. He's coming from injury. He played against Middlesbrough, he played against Burnley, he played against the side which goes by the names of Southampton, and has been playing 80-90 minutes plus. So that shows you that he needs to be rested, and I think he has understood that point from the manager. So I really feel like this is a game that we have to win this time round. We need to utilize our chances, because in the first half, it shows you that that's when United is supposed to kill off the games, and United has to come up and through and score. So Ronaldo this year has not scored a single goal. That is something bad and absurd. Of all the games we played in January, Ronaldo has not netted a single goal in there for you, and I really feel like it's absurd and something that does not sound well for his ears, and I think he's really going to come up and work up very hard to see to it that he really gets to a level of getting to winning ways back at this Manchester United team in there that is Cristiano Ronaldo in there for you. I really feel like he deserves to come in and get this accolade. He needs to score a goal because 2 months almost going to end into the year of 2022 and Ronaldo has not scored a goal. That is really disheartening for Ronaldo, and that is something that we are not used to a player like Ronaldo in there. So to me, I will feel like Ronaldo needs to come in and score that goal in there. So smash the like button, comment and share. Your predictions are welcome in the comment section below. I will feel like today we are going to net in like 2 or 3 goals because I think this is what Rangnick has been working on the bench, on the training, and I will feel like we are going to see better results in there. And when you look at Brighton, it's a better footballing side. They're not a side that's going to sit back and really play you on a counter. No, they're really going to come up and throw in those bodies to you because they are really a better footballing side. They believe in attacking, and I will feel like United is going to be having a very better game. So one thing that we have to know about United is if we are to win this game, we have to play the entire 90 minutes as we play the first half, because the first half United plays very well, they press very, very well, they run better, they pass better, but when it comes to the second half, it looks like they've put the foot off the pedal because they are not so much used to this. They are not so much used to this pressing football and running. That's why these players, some of them come out and said, how can this manager keep us on the training ground up to 5 p.m? We come here in the morning at around 10 and we have to leave by around, we have to train like for 4 hours in there. So the manager told him that you go rest and come back here and do the needful because you are really lacking the energy to play and to compete with the levels of Man City and Liverpool, because the levels at which Man City, Liverpool and Chelsea are competing, you have to be a person with a big heart, you get? And that's why the manager of Southampton came out and said, Hansel, they came out and said, pressing is something that you need to be practicing game in, game out, and you need to have practices in the pre-season. And now United are just coming anew to it, and in such a game, all style of play, you have to be doing it for the entire 90 minutes, and United only did it for the first half, and in the second half utilized the chance to come up and really dominate them. So that is something that United should work upon to see to it that they really coming through and bring us and give us the needful in there for you. Thank you guys for watching it. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I go by the names of RD. Smash the like button, comment and share. We sign out for now. See you later when this game of football is done.